Here with Cr1t, Summit Day 4.
Yeah.
One more day. You guys are in the loser bracket final, waiting for Liquid, I think, right? They're probably gonna win.
Or Navi.
Or Navi.
Who knows?
Okay.
First game was looking pretty liquidy, but obviously.
And Wings waits in the final. How do you like in San Francisco, California right now?
It's nice. I mean, when I left Denmark, the weather wasn't that great. I mean, not compared to here at least, so it's nice with some sun.
And what's it like having a mentality on these tune-up tournaments for TI? Because essentially, let's be honest, these are all like practice essentially for TI.
Yeah, but there's a lot to it because you don't want to, like, you know, every time you lose, like it goes to your mentality too. Like it hurts you a bit. At the same time, you also learn from it. So it's like you have to not lose too miserably and still like be able to take from your losses, and then I think you can use it a lot. It's weird because you want to win everything you go to. Like you can go into the tournament with the mentality of just, oh, we just want to practice, and it doesn't matter if we lose. You have to want to win it, but you have to at the same time it's more important to learn. So it's like it's a weird mix. You have to find a good balance, I think.
You guys had a down period, right, between the majors?
Yeah.
Shanghai, then that little stretch.
Yeah.
What was a team mentality like then? Did you guys ever doubt?
I mean, after Shanghai, I think we all had some mistrust, or like we needed to build up some confidence in each other and some trust, and that was like the biggest thing we had to do after Shanghai.
Who was the guy that on the team that kind of like settled everyone down?
I think it was very individual. Like we all had to do it individually because we had to build trust towards each other. Mm-hmm. So everyone had to work hard and play a lot and like show that they were good enough to play on this team, and that's what I feel like everyone like really pulled themselves together and showed that we're a team, and that we gained the trust back, and that's why I think we played so well in Manila, because we rebuilt the trust, I would say.
And you personally?
Yeah, me too. I mean, I think there's no like specific players or like anyone on the team that I mistrusted it more than anyone. It's not like I mistrust a specific person, but it's more like the whole team, you know, our dynamics, our calls, everything is like we have to rebuild that. And I think it was a lot about watching each other and talking to each other and like just being together.
Would you say that's the main thing, trust? Because you know you've been on a lot of teams the last couple of years, and you know some other people on your team have been on a lot of different teams.
Yeah.
And it just somehow just clicks.
Yeah.
On a bunch of 5 guys, and then I don't think anyone really had expectations for your team the way you guys have been performing this past year, right? When you guys first formed.
Yeah.
Did you really think it was going to be
at
this point? Or?
No, not at all. I mean, it basically came from our expectations from the start, at least mine, was to go to TI, and then at that point the majors weren't really clear, like what the majors would be. Mm-hmm. So when the major came, of course we wanted to qualify, and when we qualified, we didn't have too much expectations. Nobody had expectations to us either. So
yeah.
So that
I
helps
remember
us.
it was you guys and Liquid. You guys were the 2 new European teams, and no one was sure how you guys were going to do. And then Frankfurt major, and it was literally you guys were in the best of 1s or something, right?
Yeah, I mean we started from the loser bracket, so.
What if you lost that one game?
Yeah,
what would have happened?
I don't know.
Broke up?
Nah, maybe. I doubt it, actually.
None of this would have happened. An alternate timeline where Team Secret wins everything, right?
Yeah. That would have been sad.
So, okay, you know, now that we got the boring Dota questions out of the way, now we gotta find out about the real you.
All right.
What's your life like outside of Dota? You're not
My
practicing.
life?
Yeah.
I mean, this year's pretty much only been Dota. Before that, it was school, friends, going out.
In school?
It was like Danish high school, so it's like 1 or 2 years later than in America. It's like this kind of the same. But
and did you consider going to college or?
No, not at all. Because I almost started playing Dota like before high school, because it's like it's not really like high school is like more how do you say, like an obligation here, or like something you like almost have to do here.
I think college is almost like that here too.
Yeah, okay. But in Denmark, like some people don't go to the high school, and then it's like it's not really.
You just get a job.
Yeah, I get a job or like do something else, you know, or travel for a couple of years, stuff like that. So
what would you have done if there wasn't?
I would have played Dota. But
If you couldn't play Dota.
I mean, then I would have studied because there's a lot of social about it too.
Well, now you have tuition money, though
Yeah.
I don't think it costs that much in Denver.
No, the school's free, so.
Well, and you know, what did your parents and like your friends think about you becoming a pro? Because it was like not really many results until this team, right?
Yeah, I mean, before this it was a lot more casual, and I played during school, so it was like mainly to like, I would say, keep myself going, like to stay on a high level, and not really like dedicate myself to Dota over school. So everything I played was mostly to like practice and get better, but not really to like dedicate myself. So yeah. What was the question?
I was asking if your parents or friends
Oh,
about what they think
yeah.
about. Well, what they think about when you decided to become a Dota pro, and then afterwards,
Yeah,
after like kind of crazy success.
Because I talked with my parents about it before I started in high school, and I mean I didn't really think I was not going to go to high school, but I still felt like I had to, for their sake, even though I also wanted it myself.
They're worried.
They weren't worried, but they were like, it was probably a good idea. So,
Okay.
So I mean, it wasn't really a big decision, but I did that, and then my friends didn't really know until like after Cr1t's team. I told them because everyone is like does something different after high school. So
They're not Dota players.
No, they're not Dota players. None of them.
Okay.
Nobody plays Dota.
And now you're on TV.
Yeah.
You travel the world. Your parents watch.
Yeah, they watch.
They know about Dota.
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, they try to learn, like, but it's getting better. But it was not that good in the start. But you know, they learn. So.
They're like, why don't you play mid? Why you play support?
Yeah.
Is that what they're asking?
Nah, it's more like basic stuff. I mean, like what are these awards they're talking about? And so it's a lot like just teaching them basic mechanics, you know.
And do they are they like surprised by the prize pool? You tell them like, yeah, you could win $1 million just for me.
I mean,
like
I think
the
they were
next
shocked about Frankfurt because nobody had the expectations of us getting anything there. So it was.
I mean, that was crazy. I mean, that
I
was,
think
like,
they were the
crazy
most shocked of anyone, even more than me. I think, And, like my whole family and my friends were like, "What the fuck happened?" You know.
Like, well, you know, sometimes you just run good, right?
Yeah, and then after that, it's been like, it's not like expectation, but they knew that it could happen again, you know, because the potential was there. So.
And then Manila.
Yeah.
Now I would say you guys are the favorites, I think.
Yeah.
You guys, Liquid, I guess Wings.
Wings.
Pretty good, right? What is it about that team?
Wings?
Yeah.
They're just they have a very specific style, and it's like you have to do something different than what you normally do. Like you can't like use what you use against every other team. You can't study the same way. You can't like prepare the same type of strategies. You have to just like think individually for that team. And that's hard. It's very hard, especially for teams like us and Liquid, because I feel like the difference between us and Liquid and like the past good teams is that we study a lot and we actually do a lot of preparation.
Yeah, you guys got coaches now.
Yeah.
Coaches is a big deal.
It's just like
Liquid's got 2 coaches. You
Yeah.
guys need to get 3.
we need to get 3 actually.
You guys won 2 majors. Hire 3 coaches.
Yeah.
You beat them by 1. How could you lose?
I actually don't know.
Evan, you get on that. 3 coaches, right? Get 3.
4 if possible.
4, yeah, okay.
So
1
we're ready,
individual
you know.
for each person, right? Yeah. Who needs the most coaching on your team?
Probably Miracle.
Oh, yeah? Why?
Because he's young, you know, and because Sebastian speaks Arabic, it actually helps us a lot.
Oh yeah.
You know, like they're like, if he wants to flame somebody, he just talks to Seb. He flames us in Arabic. We don't know, so it's so nobody gets mad, and he gets to like really.
What's it? Miracle's sitting over there, but what's it like? What's it like playing with him? Because it seems like a lot of people have a lot of questions about him. Give me something about him that people don't know, that he wouldn't want people finding out.
I don't know. I actually don't know.
You don't know anything?
He's not very special. He's like very normal. I mean,
he's a normal guy.
Yeah.
He's a normal guy, you know.
There's not much to say, honestly.
So, what would you say to the people that want to be 9K and no more?
Just
the grind.
Just stay focused. Like you have to really want it, and you have to don't tilt. Like don't make yourself become like don't get mad over games.
Yeah.
Try to stay focused and like talk to your teammates. That's
Do you think that emotional part is why so many Dota players have that kind of like they don't react at all when bad things happen, when good things happen, like e.g. didn't really celebrate even when they won PI.
I had the same at the majors. I know what they feel like. Like it's a weird feeling, but it's like I think the older players, the most successful ones, probably have like some emotional thing that they don't get too excited and they don't get like too down. And then I think that's pretty important when you're like 5 players working together. You need to be functional at all times. So
does that work positively too? Like I know like No Tail probably
it works positively.
Toned it down.
Yeah, it works positively too. Because like I feel like Johan's probably the most emotional guy on our team.
Yeah.
It goes both ways. Like if we have a good game or and he's having a bad game, he's not gonna say anything. He's like good at not saying anything even though he has a bad game. If we have a bad game, he's trying to help us get like pumped up. You know, he's really good at that. So but it's just like we have to keep like a good atmosphere, you know, because we can't tilt each other and like if like Johan is like. He's a very like emotional guy, so if you like tilt him, he's gonna be like sad about it. Where like other players are like, I know American teams in general like are more honest and like can point out mistakes and like it sounds like a bit more rough, but it's to some players it doesn't work, you know. So
does that carry over into your personal life? You find yourself getting less mad about the rain or missing a train or something?
I would say I'm pretty patient in
you
general.
Sound pretty patient.
I think I'm pretty patient. Like I think a lot of it comes down to Dota because. Like I play for a lot of like tier 2 teams in not so big tournaments, and you have to wait like a couple of hours for some team to come in. So you get to.
So you remember what it's like, you know?
Yeah, I know what it's like. And
someone's getting your Starbucks and.
Yeah,
you gotta sleep on
it's just like you have to just like you can't things that you can't fix. Like you don't get mad about it. There's nothing to do. Don't get mad about it. You know.
Yeah. When's the last time you were actually super angry? You remember? Because you seem like a pretty chill guy.
Super angry. There was a time in Manila. There was something about a scrim, and I don't remember. I think it was Sebastian who said something about some hero I was playing. I actually was really mad. I don't know why I got mad, but I got super mad.
You got mad at your coach?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, Seb. Like I got mad and I got mad at him.
Well, at least you're channeling it towards.
Yeah, but it was weird because I don't normally get mad like that, and then. We played on and like
maybe.
I got over it and I said like I actually don't know why I got mad. I told him like I'm sorry, I don't know why I got mad. It's like 2 hours later. It was like.
You yelled at him?
No, I didn't yell, but I got like bitter, you know.
That's not that bad.
No, but it was like the worst I can remember. I think.
So now that your expectations have changed, this is just one last thing. What's the realistic goal for TI? Like, what would you be disappointed in if you guys finished? Like, because I know, you know, going to the majors, you probably were just like, oh, let's just do our best. But now, you know, now you got expectations. So
yeah, I mean, I think there are, as I see it, there's like maybe 3, maybe 4 teams that are really good that I wouldn't be able to see one of them not winning, and that would be us, Liquid, Wings, and Newbie. So I would say the worst for me would be placing 4th. I could like if we get below 4th, I would be pretty mad. If we get above 4th, I think it could be anywhere above, like in top 4, and I would be happy with 1st place. Like that would make me happy. The others would probably like not make me feel a lot, honestly, and below 4th would probably be pretty annoying.
Okay. Well, thanks for your time. You know, first interview, we kind of feel you out.
Yeah.
We get to talk again. We'll go a little bit more in depth into your personal life.
All right, I'll be ready for it.
Okay. All right. Thanks.